Oh my God, so many pages to study. Okay, let's get started. Let follow where I stopped yesterday. Maybe it's here. Okay, so I just follow the highlights. Okay, this is very important. I can not forget that. Oh, but this one is also important, very important. Okay, it's hard to remember this. Let me try to remember this title. Maybe I need to do something like underlining more than highlight. Okay, what else? This one is really good expression, very interesting. And I don't want to forget this one too. Oh my God, maybe I need to remember by highlighting. So a little bit slower, but everything. I think I got it. I can keep on going. Okay, so next page and something more. Hello. Oh, can we do that a little bit later? Maybe in the afternoon? Okay, okay. Oh, but I'm quite busy now. So maybe in a couple of hours I look for you, okay? Thank you. Just a moment. I will be there, right there. Just a moment. I will be there. I'm studying. Okay. Now I have a list of exercise. I can go through. I'm sure I can do that. Okay, let me read it. Okay, it seems like easy. But let me just have a glance of the answer. Let me see. Oh, but it's obvious. Who doesn't know that? Okay, so it's easy. It's this one and this one. It's all right. And I can keep going because I do understand. Okay, so let's go in the next page. Okay, just let me make sure I do understand. Let me see the answer quickly. Okay, yeah, that's sure. Okay, so this both, this more, I think it's right. It's all right. The last question, I think that I got it. But anyway, why not take a look to be sure? Okay, so it's only this answer. I finished. So I gotta think a little bit about what I'm doing tomorrow. Let me see my journal, what I have here. So there are a few things that I need to do. Maybe I remember something else, but let me get in order. As they say, hard stuff first. Okay, and then maybe this or maybe this work better. Okay, I got it for tomorrow. Now I can have a sleep and tomorrow let's get started. So I need some rest. A good night of sleep. Wow, it's another day. Okay, let's start another day of studying. But first, let me organize the place. Let me turn off my cell phone. Okay, of course the computer. Let me take a look in place free of distractions. So I will begin by take a look what I planned yesterday. Before I go to sleep, I wrote something in my planner. No, So it's really a good habit to do that. I remember in the course they say something about the technique, Pomodoro technique. I will set up this time for about 40 minutes. They say 25 minutes, but I think that for me works a little bit better, a longer time. And I will try that. So let me see. 45 minutes. Okay. So let's get started and I will stop only when it rings. But as Dr. Barbara Oakley said, we have to start eating our frogs. So let me start with these, the harder things first. Okay, I will start with this one. So let me see. So many pages, but we start with the most difficult one. So this one, I will start here. I will make sure that I only highlight what is very, very important, the key ideas, not everything. I saw in the course that if I mark everything, I will have an illusion of learning, that I'm learning a lot of things, but I don't. So let me start just reading, trying to understand, and then test a little bit myself, maybe doing recall, and I can finish by have a few highlights for the most key ideas. Okay, these key ideas and the name of person is very important. And just one more thing, this one. Okay, as I read this page, I will try to recall the main ideas. Okay, yeah. So I do remember. Okay, so let me try to test a little bit myself, because testing someone with few exercise may be, reinforcing what I think I have learned. So let me see. I'm trying to remember that. I don't want to see the answers, so I have illusion that I know that. Okay. Okay. Now that I did answer it, let me see if it is right. Okay, so I got it. So let me keep going again, back to the where I stopped it. Oh, it's time. Wow. Let me stop that. Okay, perfect. Wow, in the beginning was quite hard, but then just a kind of flow and the time just passed by. Okay, so after these 2 cycles of Pomodoro studying, I think that it's time to get a rest, maybe to go for a walk. See you later. Okay. Learning even a little bit of how our brain works, how we can, for the whole life, making new synapses and learning new things is just an amazing journey. So you might want to get a try to participate in the full course with Dr. Barbara Oakley and Dr. Sejnowski. But before ending this video, I want to just share a little more things. First of all, I didn't talk about the chunk process in the whole video, and it is really very important. Is the way that we can bound different ideas through meaning. So these make our working space of working memory more free for other things. As we chunk the ideas, we liberate more space for other learning things. And another thing that I want to remember you is that learning is about bit by bit, day by day. These put and make strength things that we are learning to our long-term memory. So it's not about learning all in the day before the test, because sometimes you do that and you might get well in the test. But then in a few weeks, you find out that you don't remember almost nothing about what you studied. So you might be losing your time. If you study something, you might want to make it for long-term, long life learning. So you can save some time if you learn in the right way. I believe that learning should be fun. And what I like about learning is that I can see that all the world is changing very fast. And they are becoming very demanding of new skills and new knowledges. So for me, it's really important to learn better and faster and for life. Not something that you have to repeatedly and repeatedly trying to get it because we are not learning and you think that you are, but you are not. So that's why I subscribe it in this course to learn better. I don't want to think that I'm learning something that I'm not really learning. So the illusion of competence that I'm getting better, but I'm not. Because in the end, it's the save your lifetime, to do better things that you want to do. So if I can learn at once, or if I can get it in a long-term memory, I feel that it's better because I'm evolving me as a human being and as a professional. And that in the end save a lot of time. So we are getting in the end of this video, and I hope that somehow it gives you some insights or ideas, or maybe encourage you to learn how to learn better.